Hi everyone, my name is Abigail Edwards, and today I will be presenting myths about vegetarian diet. So let's define vegetarianism and veganism. Vegetarian diets cut out all meat, but there are varying degrees of vegetarianism that people adopt as part of their lifestyle. Some are comfortable eating fish, others remove all eggs from their diet, while some avoid eating dairy products. Vegans are entirely plant-based, eliminating meat, fish, dairy, and egg products. So myth number one, and a myth is something that is not factual, it is not true. So myth number one about vegetarian diets. Eating a vegetarian or vegan diet is boring. Now this is totally opposite of boring. You don't have to live off of tofu and steamed veggies if you go vegetarian. Spending time meal planning, shopping based on what you've planned, and spending quality family time in the kitchen can bring about a paradigm shift. You can get creative and explore new recipes, new flavors, sauces, and associate yourself with a group of people that are aiming towards what you are aiming for. There are also plant-based restaurants and vegan meal options when dining. A traditional vegetarian dish, it's not healthy, but it tastes good, is doubles, right? There's baigani, cup of chana, corn soup, callaloo soup, just to name a few Trinidadian dishes. However, we can strive to eat healthier by using more fresh fruits and vegetables in our diet and finding creative ways. Just recently, we discovered new dishes like chickpea oat pancakes, honey oat flaxseed, coconut, beetroot, and carrot cake, chickpea oats, veggie fritters, ripe plantain with stuffed veggies, sweet potato pak choy pie, and several smoothies, just to name a few. And this was discovered by a small veggie chat that we have at Aruka Seventh-day Adventist with the young and the not so young people bringing their ideas together as a form of support. Myth number two. Vegan and veggie diets don't have enough protein. Now, while it's true that chicken, steak, or fish are sources of protein, it is not true that these are the only sources of protein. Vegans and vegetarians can easily source enough protein from plant-based products with lentil, chickpeas, tofu, and many others offering a high level of protein. And just think about it. Many of the legumes and the peas that we eat today are filled with protein, right? And it's plant-based. Now, myth number three. Muscle building on a vegetarian diet is difficult. Now, many people think that plant-based athletes can't get enough protein to build muscle, but that's completely false. Many vegetarian options provide just as much protein as meat, and even more vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. With a little planning, you can absolutely build muscle on a vegetarian diet. Example, chickpea and banana smoothie, almonds and banana smoothie, chickpea salad, just to name a few. Myth number four. Calcium is obtained from dairy products only. The best source of calcium for a vegetarian or vegan diet is leafy green vegetables and legumes. These include green veggies, for example, broccoli, green beans, peas, pak choy, which can make up for the deficit if you stop consuming dairy products. For the vegan, there are vegan cheeses and plant-based milks such as oat milk and soy milk, and these are high in calcium. Myth number 5: you won't have enough vitamin B12. And this is a common myth we hear all the time, that once you turn vegan, you need a B12 supplement. And this is far from the truth. B12 is one of the most important vitamins often seen as a vegan lack. That's a vegan lack, right? We need B12 to make red blood cells in our body, and it is essential for carrying oxygen. A traditional source of B12 is dairy and dairy products. However, just like calcium, there are other sources of B12. This essential vitamin can be found in tofu, grains, cereals, just to name a few. So get into the habit of reading labels while shopping, and you'll be surprised to see how many items are fortified with vitamin B12. So you need not worry. If you are concerned, however, that you don't have enough B12, feel free to take a supplement. However, it isn't necessary, as we only need about 3 micrograms daily. So if you eat cereal in the morning, cereal in the evening, you can obtain vitamin B12. Myth number 6: soy is hazardous to health. Now, soy can play a major role in vegetarianism and vegan diets, as it provides protein-rich meat substitutes such as tofu and soy milk. One argument is that soy products can cause cancer, particularly breast cancer in women. There is no real evidence to support this. I researched it and I researched it again and again and again. However, there's no real evidence to support this. Other arguments are against pesticide or genetic engineering that might have gone into soybean production. The best approach is to select organic soy products and to prepare tofu direct instead of purchasing it, because some people might be a bit confused about the processing of these items. And if that is the case, feel free to buy organic soy and to prepare your tofu from scratch. All right. Also, as I spoke about preparing stuff from scratch, a kitchen garden is essential because there are many pesticides that people use to engage in mass production and fertilizers to boost these plants and other things for production so that money could be made faster. A kitchen garden is beneficial if you are arguing that these chemicals out here are not healthy. With your kitchen garden, you don't necessarily need to use the chemicals that are being produced out there. Feel free to use your own stuff, right? So I hope that this presentation shed some light about these myths that are associated with vegetarianism, and that someone comes to us today or tomorrow and say, oh, vitamin B12, you're not going to get enough. After you switch to a vegetarian diet, you can simply tell them, get in the habit of reading labels. If they tell you that is not enough protein, you can show them this video or you can do the research on your own. So I hope that you guys were blessed by this presentation, and that light was shed on the commandments associated with vegetarianism. And feel free to choose a vegan or a vegetarian diet if you so desire. You won't regret it. Have a nice day. Bye bye.